Hello and welcome to Gastro Pup. I'm Nishant and I'm here to show you how to make healthy, easy, yummy recipes for your pet right at home, whether it be a dog, a cat or a silverback gorilla. So in an earlier episode, I spoke to you about the goodness of homemade chicken stock. And today, I'm going to show you how to make homemade chicken stock. Like I've said earlier, it's really good for your dog, it's really good for their digestion, detoxifies their liver, it's really good for their joints, and it tastes yummy too. If you have to give something to your dog that he doesn't really like, just add in a few teaspoonfuls of the chicken stock and he'll lap it right up. Stay tuned and I'll show you exactly what you need to do to make this. So let's get started. So I've got some leftover chicken here. I was making chicken bacon for dogs earlier, so I've got a lot of meat and bone left over. This is about somewhere between a half to 1 kg of chicken. I've also got a couple of carrots, a couple of potatoes. I had some celery lying around, so I'm going to use that too. If you don't have any celery, that's fine, you don't really need it. And I've also got a lemon here because you're going to need some acid to take out all that goodness from the meat and the bone. So what I've done with these carrots is that I've really washed them well. You don't need to peel them. I'm going to just cut them into big sized chunks. You don't want the carrots dissolving in the stock, and that's why I've cut them big. The same goes for the potatoes. So I've got some water here, it's about 3 liters. I'm going to just dump all these veggies inside. And the chicken. You just slice up the celery, again roughly. What I'm going to do is bring this to a boil and then put it on simmer. That should do it. If you are cooking this in a cooker, you need it about half an hour to get all that goodness out. But because I'm using a pan, this will need a good 2 to 2.5 hours. So as you can see a lot of foam collected at the top. This is all the leftover protein and the sludge from the meat and the bone. You don't need this, so we throw it out. What you're looking for is clear chicken broth. It'll take a little while, but it's worth it. You might even see some fat that might rise to the top. Try keeping that in. So I've got most of this foam out. So when all you see is clear broth is when I'm going to add about a teaspoon of turmeric. So after it starts boiling, I'm going to put it on simmer for about 2.5 hours. You need that much time to get all that goodness out of the meat and the bone. So it's been 2.5 hours now. As you can see, the water has reduced by a lot, and I've let it cool for about half an hour. Now all that's left is for me to drain it. Now be careful. You don't need to throw these leftovers. These can become a meal in itself for your dog. Just make sure you remove all the bones. Cooked bones are not a good idea for your pet. Now I'm going to pour the stock into a jar. You could also actually pour them into an ice tray and use them one by one for quite a long while. There you have it. Homemade, super healthy, super yummy chicken stock for your pet, and actually for yourself too. go ahead and use them in your recipes. And our chief guest today is Muffin, a Cocker Spaniel, and we let her decide if this is yummy or not. So I keep saying how dogs love chicken stock. Now let's see if that's true. Here you go, Muffin. She's lapping it right up. So if you found this recipe useful, please share it with your friends who have pets. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you like this video, please give us a like. And for more such recipes, subscribe to us at Gastro Pup on YouTube.